Hi, my name's Greg Hopkinson and I work for Hutchinson's in the Leicestershire, Derbyshire area, and I'm here today at the Castle Donington RTC, and we're kind of 6 weeks away from the open day now, and we're really starting to see some interesting things in the plots that we're going to demonstrate on the open day. So at the trial site we've got wheat variety plots, winter wheat variety plots, but it's not just that, we've also got some other really interesting trials looking at things like wheat blends. We've got a nitrogen use efficiency trial, we've got some interesting spring crop trials on spring barley and different bicrops like spring oats and beans, and we've also got some environmental mixes there to kind of look at some of the things we can do with the new environmental schemes. But in particular, we look at today is the winter wheat variety plots. Now the variety plots here were drilled pretty late on actually, and what we're really seeing is that's made a big difference in terms of the levels of disease compared to a lot of other crops in the area. But as we're getting towards that kind of T2 timing now, we are starting to see a few differences between different varieties. So for example, we've got a few different varieties here that I'm just going to show you now. Now the first one we've got is Typhoon, and we've got a treated, an untreated and a treated version of this. But what we're really seeing is that the untreated and treated, there's not a lot of difference actually. We're not seeing that much disease now, and it's showing what difference the varieties are making. We're also seeing the difference in kind of growth, green area index and growth stage of different varieties. So this is a very short, slower developing, later to mature variety. We're really starting to see that in the crops. In comparison, we've got Skyscaper, again untreated and treated. And as you can see, it's a much taller variety, it's a lot more forward. Because it's later drilled, the flag leaf is still only just coming out. And we are starting to see a bit more septoria in the untreated plot, as we can see here. And then finally, we've got Wolverine. So Wolverine is one of our less resistant varieties. And what we're seeing here is a lot more septoria in both the untreated and also in the treated plots. So what we're really showing is that compared to a lot of other crops in the area, there's less disease because they've been drilled a lot later than others, so showing that what difference delayed drilling can make. But we're also starting to see the difference between different varieties in terms of disease resistance and what impact that's actually having on the levels of disease in the crop.